remember. Either way, it's low.
16-3, yeah. And Mediocre Gamers obviously prepared for this one and just did an exceptional job. I think that they were in a hurry because I know they have a SIVO match after this, so they wanted to shut this one down as quickly as possible, and that's exactly what they did, as they just completely destroyed Complexity on Mirage. And it's hard to see that, a team like Complexity that's always been known for being such a powerhouse in the Invite division, a powerhouse in Counter-Strike over the years, and just to see them get shut down completely, wholeheartedly like that from a team like Mediocre Gamers. Now, you can't take anything away from Mediocre Gamers. Now, they've added 2 new people to their roster, both Shroud and Desi, but the 3 main players on there, Irukandji, Dborn, and Miniker, have been playing together for a very, very long time, and the chemistry is real with them. So, and I apologize to you, Don. I wish that we would have had a more exciting match to cast, but it was over before it even started.
Yeah, no, it's always good. It's the way that Counter-Strike goes at times. Sometimes there's ways that we'll have infinite overtimes, or at least seemingly infinite overtimes, and then you have other games that are just like this one that are just kind of fly by, and sometimes unexpected, especially whenever you get into some of these online matches and where they start to get really, the shots are off. Whatever you're missing your shot at home, you're missing your shot, and there's just no coming back from it. And as you saw, MG, they were just playing lights out. They're making some really great shots, a lot of great team shooting. Irukandji, he had picked up a couple over there towards that B apartments. Each one of them were doing their job exactly what they were supposed to be doing. And then you look over there towards the other side for Miniker. He, inside of mid, picked up some really nice off shots and really deterring Complexity over there inside of mid. Then, of course, you have some really great quick rotates. And really one of the things that you can look at overall for Complexity is they never adapted. They kept with traditional rushes. They had their sets and their set smokes and flashes. They never tried to force any type of over rotation and trying to collapse over there towards the bomb site. So Complexity again, just getting annihilated there by Mediocre Gamers.
I just want to say real quick, Irukandji is going to step in for like 5 minutes and 10 minutes to talk about what just happened. He'll be
Sounds
here in a
good.
second.
He's got time now. I don't think he's got his SIVO match for a little while.
There he is.
All right, there he is, Andrew Timmerman, Irukandji in the house. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. Quite the match we just watched. It's kind of, I used this analogy earlier. It was over before it kind of started. You guys housed them. How does that feel?
That was good. That's the first match we won easily, actually. So that was nice, but we're just pretty inconsistent, to be honest, so kind of sucks. Sometimes we're really good, sometimes we're just decent, but I don't know, it was fun. We had the easy side, though, so that really helped. I mean, sometimes it's like starting T-side train, T-side Mirage, you just get kind of behind the start and just screw up,
Yeah, one of the things that I was already noticing right out of the gates is that, I mean, one, of course, you guys were out shooting them from the get-go, but they never really tried to do any type of fakes or anything like that. You mentioned it is a CT-sided map. Do you think that would have made a difference? I mean, do you think that your guys were over-rotating, or you just kind of felt really confident going into that throughout that game?
We over-rotated one round because I left B. We actually 5-man stacked A, but then they didn't have anybody. Like, they took too long to come out of upper B because, like, I was in kitchen, Miniker was in, like, window / what we call jungle. And then I had time to like rotate back, hide in the site, and he got back and op somebody. So they had us faked out a few rounds. We won a lot of, I don't say lucky rounds, just a lot of like 50-50 rounds. Like, I don't know. We would get like a pick or two a lot of times, and sometimes they would equalize. But I don't know. We probably aren't 13-2 better than them on our CT. So that was nice. And then obviously I had a really lucky eco round on T side. I don't know how I ran up A ramp into CT spawn and killed 2 people, but that was nice.
Is that where you came from? I figured you went from like window around CT, but you came all the way up A ramp and just booked it. Nike's on all the way into CT spawn, huh?
Yeah, I think Escares jumped out a window, and then Hiko and Symphus were playing cat / B, and I don't know why, but I guess Jordan and Anger were like both CT spawn. I don't know why they were that super passive. I actually don't know how Sean gets that is. I know he got picked from one of our guys lower B, so I literally ran up into window, like, just trying, hoping to get, like, a lucky kill, and then all of a sudden I'm in CT spawn, and I'm flanking 2 dudes, and I was so excited.
Excited to say the least. No, that was a fantastic round for you guys. We expected Complexity to be able to at least string a couple together on their CT side after being victorious in the pistol round, but you guys shut that dream down real quick. And to touch on what you said earlier, that round where they were coming B, you guys kind of over-rotated towards A. You did that little bit of a gamble, expecting, maybe that A push, but they kind of executed on B and then hesitated and gave you guys all the time in the world to rotate. You picked up 2 frags that round. Miniker picked up 2 frags that round, and Desi, I believe, cleaned up the last one. And just an all-around faux pas on Complexity's side. And, speaking of Desi, he played exceptionally well tonight. You did amazing as well, but, coming in, Desi, obviously, he's a good friend of mine. Going to the X3O lands with you guys way back in the day. God, that was like 55 years ago. But, I met Desi way back then, and him and I have been friends ever since, but it's really nice to see him playing on an invite team. And how is he meshing with you guys right now? How are you utilizing him on your team? Because whatever you're doing, it's working.
Yeah, we actually haven't played much with him. He's a really good teammate, though. His comms are really good. He's obviously a really good player, and he's actually probably, I don't want to say probably is the only player on our team that has done well at a GoLand so far. I mean, most of us haven't really gone to them. Shao did fine at a local Canadian land, but I mean, it's Canada. That's not even a real country, so the land's not even real.
I knew you were going down that path.
Oh, no.
I knew you were going there.
No, but I don't know.
He's 1,000 pissed off people in the Twitch chat now.
Nah, he's really good. He's playing really well. He messes really well. Yeah. Sucks that Icy quit. Because that was one of my good friends. Man. Yeah, and I know I was really upset, but I mean, he just wasn't feeling it, so I can't blame the kid. But I mean, Desi's a great replacement, so obviously raped tonight, no complaints here.
So is this the roster that you guys are looking to keep together for the next couple of seasons at least, in order to, obviously you've established yourselves an invite. You've got Miniker, you've got Deborn, you've got yourself. You're veterans of the invite scene. Now you've got up-and-coming players like Shroud, Desi, who's been around for a very, very long time as well, but, not particularly super well known in the community, like the names like Irukandji and Deborn are, Hiko, Nothing, those kind of guys. Now, is this what you guys are looking at going forward, just to keep this 5, keep pressing on, make it to ESEA land, perform on land, go to some CSGO lands as well around the United States, and potentially look to international lands?
Yeah, I mean, every time I answer the question and say this is our lineup, somebody quits, so knock on wood a little bit or something. Yeah, man, I don't know.
I don't have a team, so you just let me know.
I mean,
I heard
best comms NA.
Consider it done.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go. You heard it here first, guys. Corey Dunn to Mediocre Gamers.
That's why I hopped on tonight to cast, was so I could find a team. So that, there we go. I found myself a team. I'm a good backup. Kind of break things down for you. Good luck at the
next Katowice land done. I'm sure you'll do well.
Appreciate it.
But we know, Irukandji, that you guys have a CVO match, so we're not going to take up too much of your time. Is there any parting words that you would like to leave us with this evening?
Nope. Just thank you guys for casting. Appreciate it. Still looking for a sponsor. So if there's anybody out there, we're obviously talking to a couple people. Nudge. Anybody here? But yep. Thanks for casting. Appreciate it, guys.
Absolutely, and thank you for coming.
Stay hot, man.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are doing great work in Invite. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. I'll see you guys later.
So, done. How'd it feel being back after, 4-month break?
Yeah, the last time that I had casted a game was at ESEA LAN, and that was a lot of fun for me, and I'm looking forward to. Really, kind of comes down to it, planning a wedding and trying to get all my eggs in a row or ducks in a row, or however you want to say it.
Eggs in a basket, I believe, was the analogy you were going for. On
either one of them, eggs in a basket or ducks in a row.
Eggs in a row, ducks in a basket.
Yep, there you go. Sharp as a crayon.
No,
Um,
it's glad to
yeah.
glad to have you back, man. Absolutely.
Well, good stuff. No, so yeah, anytime other that I have available, I'll probably hop on at times. It's always good to cast. It's one of the reasons why I hop on because it's fun for me. That's I've been doing this now for 10 years, and so it's got to keep at it at times. It's a good little hobby to hop into. And everybody that's been getting into it, that's been shoutcasting, everybody's been doing extremely well and keeping the scene alive.
Well, that's great. 10 years deep. I'm about 3 months in now myself. So if there's any pointers a veteran like you can provide to me, I would much appreciate that. So, keep my ear to the ground. So if you've got any words of wisdom for me in the future, by all means, feel free
Got
to let me know.
Yeah, I got a massive notebook that I filled up with notes, so I'll talk to you afterwards.
Oh Lord. Oh boy. Well, all right, guys, that's going to be it for us right now. David, I believe. Correct? We're not doing anything else tonight. That was it.
Unfortunately, we can't. We still can't cast SIVO because it's being covered by SIVO TV.
Gotcha. So make sure you guys hop over there because Mediocre Gamers, they are playing a CIVO P match pretty much now, I believe. So make sure you guys hop over there. Support them as they are doing exceptionally well, playing some very strong Counter-Strike. And for us here at RGN TV, thank you all for tuning in. And this is brought to you by David Media, Destiny Servers, and also Redcoin this evening. And make sure you guys are keeping an eye out for that Las Vegas LAN coming up on July 12th and the 13th at Gorilla Cafe. And for us here at RGN TV, thank you all very, very much. Hit that follow button, and we will catch you next time.